now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
This seems like a waste of time.
Eager to take the fight to the Institute? Good. Save that for later. Those abominations are playing nursemaid to a huge nuclear arsenal. If we leave Fort Strong unchecked, we have a potential security threat on our hands.
I believe Elder Maxon makes a strong argument, Mum. The very idea of a nuclear arsenal in the hands of those beasts is all too frightening.
Perhaps it is a good idea to kill these super mutants then.
This isn't something we can just let stand. We have to stop them.
I've seen the kind of damage a super mutant can do with just a board with a nail in it. I'd hate to see what they can do with a nuke.
We'll get to the synths, don't worry. Let's try shooting some super mutants first.
Let's consider the super mutants target practice for now.
And why let those sorts of talents go to waste?
Those super mutants are a threat to everyone in the whole Commonwealth. I'm glad to have the Brotherhood's help to take them out.
If you're gonna do this, boss, I'll come with.
These super mutants are a threat to the security of the airport. We have to deal with them first.
He has a point. Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Nuclear arsenal? In the hands of those beasts? Heavens no!
If we are to fight, this is a good cause.
Keeping nukes out of the hands of super mutants? Oh, we'll do our best, all right.
Super mutants with nuclear weapons? Not gonna be able to sleep at night knowing that.
You know, I'm almost starting to like these Brotherhood blokes.
Wiping out anything that moves is one of my specialties.
Ugly green bastards don't stand a chance.
Those super mutants are a threat to everyone in the whole Commonwealth. I'm glad to have the Brotherhood's help to take them out.
You make a decent argument.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Sounds like a challenge. I'm up for it.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word.
I was just doing what Elder Maxon asked. No more, no less.
Well, it's good to see you dealt with them the Brotherhood way.
Not that they gave us a lot of choice.
Seems to me like the mutants were trying to Brotherhood way us right back.
We really have a choice. They were trying to kill us, you know.
I just look at it as survival of the fittest. They wanted to kill us, but we were better. End of story.
Don't worry, Dance. We're naturals when it comes to the Brotherhood way.
There wasn't any alternative.
To be perfectly honest, they're no different from anyone else.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Killing's killing, Dance. There's always a cost to taking a life.
Killing always takes its toll on the killer. I'd know.
Have you taken a look at one of them lately? They're goddamn monsters.
Last time I looked, everyone else wasn't huge, green, and trying to smash me with boulders.
Hey, let's not go lumping all freaks in the same basket.
No disrespect, General, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I find myself siding with Paladin Dance on this one, Mum. They really are a whole new breed of brute, if you will.
The ravages of the FEV has demonstrable physiological and psychological ramifications. But a noble sentiment, I think.
I can think of a few differences. Dental hygiene, for one.
Not sure I can agree with you there, sir.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment.
Hey, I hate him as much as anyone, but maybe we pull back on the bloodlust a little.
Can't believe what I'm hearing. No one likes super mutants, but it sounds like you two are advocating genocide.
So, kill them all before they kill you first? Yeah, I can get behind that.
Folks just need to have the damn guts to stand up for themselves.
There's no other way to deal with super mutants. With them, it's kill or be killed.
I wouldn't go so far as to say pleasure, but it is good to know they won't be bringing any harm to anyone anymore.
This thirst for blood is most unsettling.
Muties have been responsible for a lot of pain.
I certainly share it.
These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.